Hello and welcome to WRESTLEDRAFT. I am Ol'Ed, and I'm joined by the one and only Chris Perish. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
So far, so good. I'm excited. If you catch me looking down at all, it's because I can't see the stream because I have the game set up in front of me. So if you catch me looking down, it's to see what's going on the stream.
All right.
Sir, thank you for joining us, good sir. Good morning to you as well. So
Vassar,
we're get
Vassar, what up, buddy?
so we're getting ready to play
Yeah, so
some
I'd
Mayhem
explain what
mode.
we're doing today.
So today and every Saturday, we are going to be playing GM mode for the foreseeable future. And what it's going to be is today we're going to have the live draft, and we're going to have week one. Then next week we'll have a pre-recorded video of Perish and I playing out weeks 2, 3, and 4. Every fifth week in this game is a premium live event. So all of our premium live events will be live shows on the Twitch. So every other week, you are going to see a live show, as every pre-recorded show is just going to be the 4 weeks of booking in between our premium live events.
Yeah, we will be posting the stuff onto YouTube eventually. But if you
Yep,
want to watch it live, it will happen on Twitch. So just so everybody has a little bit of clarification on the access.
yep, absolutely. And with that said,
So
we're
as you
going
can
to go
see in the
ahead and...
middle screen, we do have the game going. We are on the screens here. Hopefully, everybody likes this setup. If you guys want to be involved and want to, bicker at us about choosing what or who we should choose and what we should choose, let us know in the comments. Be as interactive as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to get started by choosing our brands. And I think... You know what? I know my guy's dressed for Raw, but I'm the NXT guy. I can't not go NXT. And so I think I'm going to go NXT and get the Fighting Champion power card, which gives me, when the night I play it, all of my title matches booked that week will receive a large match rating bonus. So we get a second personable player. We're going to go into my custom superstars, and we're going to get General Manager Perish.
What am I gonna do? If we
I
only
don't
had
think...
that draft like thing.
I know.
No. Any guesses of what I'm gonna do? Because as of right now, I'm still making the call. I have no idea what I
I was
want
going to
yet.
say, I wasn't sure if you knew what you were doing.
No, I'm actually kind
I...
of just winging it because I mean, I'm gonna go out there. Anybody who hasn't watched it, I'm just gonna say, if I was to pick Raw, this is War. Select an opposing brand to have 3 randomly selected superstars that cannot be booked in matches next week. Cannot be used for a PLE. This is what you get if you choose Raw. For
Yep.
NXT 2.0, fresh meat, which is kind of a funny thing. Reduce the
Oh,
price
yeah.
of the next 3 free agents when you purchase this week by 50%. And if you
Which
if
can be
I
a
were
lot
to
of money
choose
savings,
Dubs,
especially early.
yeah. And if I wanted WCW, extend the duration of all your current Legends contracts by 5 weeks. That could be a money saver as well.
That's a big
And
money
then on
saver.
SmackDown, 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by +6.
So what I like to do with the SmackDown brand is when I choose SmackDown, the first thing I do after I select my champions is go ahead and hit that power card. And just instantly before week one, boom, I've got a nice roster full of, you know, talented people.
So I'm going to throw some logic out there. Because as we
Okay.
saw on Friday Night SmackDown, Roman Reigns was drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. Therefore, his championships are there. And if you see right in my midsection on that post, I have a title that kind of looks like the new World Heavyweight Championship. It actually is Big Gold, the old World Heavyweight Championship, where you can find it on the brand that I select, Monday Night Raw.
Except that you won't have the big gold when you go into the game, but that's unfortunate. All right, so
No,
Perish,
but I mean, just
we didn't decide this beforehand.
just
Are we doing a third computerized GM on the side, or is it just going to be me
I
versus
was I
you?
was gonna I was gonna say, do you want to just throw Bischoff on WCW on there?
All right, Eric Bischoff, WCW.
I mean, that's kind of
Bandwidth
funny,
confirmed.
right?
Yep. So we're going to give ourselves the most money. We're going to go
Of
hard on
course.
AI difficulty. We're going to go hard on game difficulty. The reason why
Did
we
you see
do
my
hard,
vest? I need the money. I'm in the hole.
yeah. So the reason why we do the game difficulty on hard is because this gives us 2 mid-card matches or 3 mid-card
How's it going,
matches
Mel?
during premium live events. It's going to give us a moderate budget reduction as the seasons continue. So we'll have to start being tighter with our money as the seasons continue. The morale that we gain for keeping people between seasons is going to be higher, but it's also going to be higher for potentially not having our superstars quit. And we're going to have, unfortunately, an increased chance of our people getting hurt. We're going to have an online budget of an opening budget of $33,250,000. We're going to, as Perish always loves to do, a snake draft. We're going to have the shakeups on because these are a brand new feature this year and they are fantastic and I love them. So every premium live event, we're going to go ahead and get an option to pick a shakeup. And it will shake up our roster in different ways. We're going to use our custom WRESTLEDRAFT pool. This has it set so it's easier for us to get more people as opposed to just playing how it is where different people have different popularities. And this, I have gone through the process of setting all of the people who we can draft popularities to 50, and everybody who is a legend is up to 60. So it'll be fun. We are not going to do auto draft, obviously, because that will make this show very short.
Defeats the
So with that
point.
With that said, start the draft.
Now, just so we're not waiting for the load screen, what were your original thoughts with the Friday Night SmackDown's draft so far and what we've learned from the Lowdown show?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there might be people watching nowadays or today like that may not know what were the extra drafts today.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up my what am I? No, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm not going to pull that up. I thought the draft went pretty well last night. I was trying to do something on my phone to pull it up, but I have the stream on my phone, so I can't pull up anything else on it. I thought the draft went really well tonight. Last night, I was unfortunate. The only thing I have to say about it is there was one pick I was really upset about, and that was losing Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, the unholy union from NXT. I wasn't expecting to lose them. I was sad to see them go. I am excited for them to be on the main roster. Lord knows they need the help on the main roster. So that'll be exciting. Otherwise, I think the draft went pretty well. And if you want to see more of the SmackDown people that went, Apollo Crews is now back on the main roster. He's on Raw. Zoe Stark is going to Raw. JD McDonough is going to Raw. So it's nice to see my NXT brethren getting the call up.
Wait, which one was your NXT brethren? Because technically
they're all my
two.
NXT brethren.
Yeah.
They're all
okay. I thought I was getting a little bit of pro JD from you.
I think Jody, like I give him hell on the show, but he's an immensely talented wrestler, and I'm excited for him after 21 years of doing this to be able to get a shot on the main roster and look who's right there for me to draft. Look at this. With the first pick of the draft,
I mean, you could finally draft her. I mean, it's not like you got her in the mock draft.
I did not get her in the mock draft. So Ezekiel's a problem here. I was hoping he wouldn't be in the draft pool, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. Ezekiel is a bit of an issue that, unfortunately, I can't edit his numbers, and I can't pull him out of the draft pool. He just randomly shows up, so he's a little bit higher than the others. I am, however, going to take Cody Rhodes.
All right, all right. Who am I going to take? You know what? Great value here. I'm going to take Seth freaking Rollins.
And what does Eric Bischoff do? Oh, fuck you, Bischoff. Really? Bischoff.
Well,
You've got to be shitting me, Bischoff.
I mean, I got my top heel. I need a baby face. I'm going to take Carmelo Hayes.
Can we restart? Sure we can't restart.
And the draft is going straight down for Ed already.
This is going swimmingly for Ed. I am so excited. Well, I see one. Do I see the other? I do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, since this is a snake, I'm going to take advantage of said snake and draft the Usos.
Good. Since it's my pick, I'm going to...
Good morning, Bobby. Thank you for joining us.
Bobby. What up, brother? Thank you. Ooh, looking down. Oh, my God. There is some people here that aren't making some money, which I like.
Again, the reason why all these people are so cheap... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
At 149, I'm taking Rhea Ripley.
The reason why some of these people are so cheap is because of the fact, like I said, I've gone through and made everybody's popularity a stagnant number. So the game just randomly assigns them a value. Alright. Oh, sorry, this is not me. I can't pick for Perish, even if I want to.
Oh, it's me again.
Yeah, right. They took Ezekiel and MVP for WCW.
Well, no wonder why they went out of business. So I got my heel for the women's side. I think I'm gonna need that amazing baby face. And who am I looking at? You know what? I'm gonna look at getting the Empress of Tomorrow. I'm gonna get Asuka.
Very, very nice. All right. I got 2 cruisers. I need some giants or some specialists. So, to fill out my tag teams, let's grab some babyface specialists. I think I'm going to take... You know what? I'm not going to take men. I am actually going to start filling out my women's division. And I'm going to go ahead and grab Gigi Dolan. And Becky Lynch.
You're definitely going with a very similar hair color that matches your your brand.
Got some orange on that roster.
All right, I'm gonna look at another. Oh, gimme Gunther.
WCW has taken The Miz and Big E.
Do you think we see Big E coming back to the main roster now with this draft? Is this what they're waiting for?
I don't think so. I think Big E is still a little further away than we'd like with the neck injury. I know the beginning of his rehab didn't go poorly, but it didn't go as well as they would hoped. So I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. I'll just be happy if we ever see him in a wrestling ring again. You know what I mean? After an injury like he had, and, you know, what it's done to some other people, you know. The fact that we could potentially see him ever again is a fantastic thing that I'm super excited for.
You know what? At 141, I'm going to grab Randall Keith Orton.
Very, very nice. I do want to grab Johnny Gargano. And then I want to filter to my Giants. And I think I'm going to pair Johnny Gargano with Braun Strowman. For the
back at
tag feuds.
back at me, and ooh. I think I need another woman. I think that's where I'm gonna go to. And with you know what? I'm just gonna hold on. Who is my roster already? I got Rollins, Carmelo, Rhea. If only I knew what their things were.
Oh, if you knew what the logos meant?
Yeah. That's
They light up green when they match, if that helps.
well, I think the green and oh yeah.
Yeah, so it means that it's a matchup that works together.
You know what? I'm gonna take Roxanne Perez.
Ooh, very nice. WCW has taken Logan Paul and Shayna Baszler. So
And
after
just so
the
you know,
ninth
you are
round,
on the women's side.
This is not me. This is you.
Oh, this is me again. Okay.
Yep. WCW took 2, which means it's back to you.
All right.
You were my position when I was in between you and Tom during the mock draft. You're in the middle section where you never get a double pick.
Oh, that is fine. I need. You know what? Ooh. I really don't like the fact that we're seeing Dewdrop in here. Too bad that couldn't have been changed.
I probably could have edited it, but I didn't.
Oh, I gotta take Raquel Rodriguez.
There you go. All right. Just to make sure I have some on my roster, I am going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to rethink that. All right. NXT. Ladies. Let's go ahead and get JC Jane and Charlotte Flair.
All right, I think I'm gonna bolster my men's division here.
You know, I should have given us the lowest budget, considering we had everybody at super low prices already. We didn't need the increased budget.
It's fine. Just make our shows look better.
This is true.
Holy, there's not a lot of baby faces. So, I think
We're going to be using that role change promo a lot.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to go with the original bro, Matt Riddle.
Ooh, now you got the RK Bro.
Or do I have a really good feud?
Xia Li and Bailey are the 2 choices by WCW.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm going to look. Okay, I could use another heel on the men's side.
Yeah.
So,
You're going to take Otis?
I'm going to grab... let's see, I'm just looking here ahead.
Take your time.
I'm going to grab Chad Gable.
Very nice. Alright. So
perhaps a Chad Gable, Seth freaking Rollins feud is in the making.
Potentially.
I mean, that's a match I'd like to see in real life.
It would be fantastic. I am going to go ahead and grab a couple heals here on my men's side. And I'm going to go ahead and grab Sami Zayn and Finn Balor.
All right. Okay. I'm looking at my stamina here. I need somebody with some high stamina.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? Who's
I think it's the triangle that sorts the draft list for stamina. You gotta keep moving it over. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. One more. And then one more time. There you go.
You know what? At 156. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm looking at my budget right now. I'm going to grab somebody cheap. Grab somebody cheap. I'm going to grab Dexter Loomis.
Very nice. Indy Hartwell is separated from her husband, Dexter Loomis, and R-Truth is picked up by WCW.
Now, what did you say about the round 9?
So after round 9, we can choose to end our draft at any point just by hitting one of the buttons.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't remember what button it is because unfortunately my screen is showing me the Xbox buttons again. And I am playing on a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, and right now I am not able to make a selection.
Oh, are you not? Try it again.
There.
I moved it, that's why.
Yeah,
right,
I am not able to.
All right, I will make a selections for you then.
Hold on here.
Okay. Try plugging back in your remote.
That's what I'm doing here.
Okay. Technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah, this is what happens. I'm just making sure everything is plugged in on my side. Yeah, if you want to go to the woman's side.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah. Dana Brooke, right?
No. Okay, hold on 1 second. For whatever reason, I'm now getting a lot of stuff on my computer in regards to my controller. So I'm just going to click all this off.
That would I was saying that would probably explain it. There you go. Now you have control back.
Yep. There we go. And I am going to grab Liv Morgan.
There you go. Very nice, my friend. Very nice.
So technically, I got the women's tag team champions.
You do. Raquel Gonzalez and Liv Morgan.
Right. I think I'm going to grab one more person. And I'm going to end my draft after.
Ooh, very nice. Kevin Owens. And hold on 1 second. Kofi Kingston. We're going to give 1 minute for a brief break. I have to take care of something. Give me a moment.
All right. Now. Actually, my budget is not that bad when I'm looking in comparison. So I'm thinking All right. What do I have for my men's side? Look, I got Seth Rollins. I got Carmelo Hayes. I got Randy Orton. You know what? I'm going to take. Just because I know the promo style, everything that comes with this man, I'm going to take the rated R superstar, taking Edge.
The game is going to freak out for a moment as I come back. All right, the Raw side currently has 9 baby faces, 4 heels, 8 men, and 5 women.
Yeah, I'm actually going to grab one more. My money was a lot better than I was thinking.
Yeah. Again, because of the fact that we have the people rubbed out so cheap with the popularities, it makes it very easy. For those keeping track of the chat, WCW has taken Top Dollar and Tyler Bate.
All right, so next here. I feel I need another heel woman. And because of that, that's a very tough one. Do we have anybody? You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take Carmella to finish out my pick.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I am also going to go to my women's side. And I'm going to grab... Let's see. We got heel, babyface, heel. We need some babyface ladies. So...
We got a plethora of them available.
I do. I'm going to go Dewdrop. And I'm also going to take Natalia. Now, you said Raw's ending their draft?
Hold on.
Okay.
I need to see who's available before I make such rash decisions.
All right. You can go to all, by the way, and see everybody.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay. We are starting the 15th round now.
That's a good even number for amount of people I want on a roster.
Yeah. Now, we can always add our local enhancement talent. Should we need them?
We're gonna use another heat. So I got 1 and 1 on the men's side. I go 1, 2 and 2. I got 3 and 3. I need another heel on the men's side here.
Are you gonna go to the moon?
I don't know yet. Actually, let's factor in these costs here. I want to go least to highest now.
All right, so you want to press the triangle, the Y button again, and go over to cost. Hit it again.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish this off with JD McDonough.
There you go.
He gets drafted to Raw twice in one day.
He does. Eric Bischoff has completed his draft. There's a fine picture of the people he's drafted. Perish, are you quitting your draft as well?
I am.
And look at Parish's wonderful draft of some of his draft picks. And now, how do I want to do this? Do I want to make any more picks? I don't think so. See if there's anybody jumping out at me that I have to have. I am going to grab, to finish out my draft, Otis. And there we go.
The stamina does play a factor. You want to get that stamina in your roster right away.
Absolutely. That because of the weeks and how many weeks we're going to have to play and all that stuff, stamina absolutely makes a difference. And there we go. So now we can take a look at our rosters. And it is ranked in some crazy order that I don't know. But
I think it goes from your last, your top draft pick is probably at the bottom, or your first is at the bottom.
That does seem to be the case. It's funny that it's in reverse order. It's normally the other way around.
Man, my top 5 is pretty solid. Just gonna say.
It is. You do have a very solid top 5.
I do like that top 5.
All right. We're going to continue into week 1 booking. So the Hall of Fame. To enter the Hall of Fame, you need to prove that you're the best. Be the first GM to earn 10 Hall of Fame trophies. Trophies can be awarded through either career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. Week 1. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. Alright, who am I going to select as my men's champion? Well, I think I've got adrenaline in my soul. It is going to be Cody Rhodes. And for the ladies, I think we're going to start pretty simple and do what WWE does, and we need Charlotte Flair. Alright. Now to my booking, I have to... Triple H would like me to have at least one steel cage match this week. You know what? Alright, Trips. I wasn't gonna, but maybe. Oh, Brock Lesnar is in our free agent pool. Along with some wonderfully named people in our free agent pool. Alright, so this is all set. Book my show. So let's start the show. Start the show hot with Cody Rhodes taking on Finn Balor for the world title. In our mid-card, we're going to have a women's tag team title match in which we have Doudrop and Natalya taking on Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. I think that works. Not really, but let's make it work. What else we want to do? You know what? Let's let Charlotte Flair face Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship here. In our main event, we're going to go crazy with a steel cage tag team title match in which the Usos face off against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Oh wait, no, that's a bad matchup. Never mind. Braun Strowman and Johnny Gargano. That's a much better matchup for the tag team titles inside of a steel cage. We're going to do some charity promo from Kofi Kingston this week. I think we're going to have Kevin Owens call out his good friend and enemy, Sami Zayn. And then we're going to make some money with Sami Zayn doing an advertising promo. And I think that's going to do it for me this week. Let's see. Ooh, I have to be an Iron Man master this season. Interesting. So for those watching, these are our seasonal challenges. If we complete 5 of them, we get one of our My GM Hall of Fame trophies. And each of ours are different. So I have a variety of things that I need to do here. So yeah. it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. But I think I am all set. I just want to take a look here. The legends. Nobody I have to have. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I'm good. So I'm going to confirm my booking. Mr. Perish, you are all set, my friend.
All right. Well, first, I'm going to talk to Triple H. Time for a new season and a new start. I want to see Raw doing better than NXT this year. I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
Lie.
Good. I expect you to deliver. I want to see Raw topping the ratings by season end. Speaking of end, the conversation. Eric Bischoff says, "Hey, Perish. I just wanted to let you know I plan on taking WCW to the top of the power rankings and staying there." And apparently, he then goes, "I have the roster and the show running capabilities to do it. I don't think Raw stands a chance." Go back in time. I think they did. You really think you could contend?
I love that that's the one he chose.
When we have superstars like Ezekiel, get real. And I have nothing to say because what is there to say? I'm going to select my women's champion right away, and I'm going to select Carmella.
There you go.
And for my heavyweight champion, I'm going to select Randy Orton. So that is my champions right now. My commissioner goal is ensure your least popular available specialist is in a match this week. Well, that is great. So I'm going to go to my power cards. I'm going to see what I have. I have that This Is War and a Legend Whisperer. The first legend you sign this week will be free. Cha-ching. I also have ×2 in advertising costs, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to make some money, and I'm going to get some injury rehab just to be on the safe side. And what it says, one randomly booked a stream watch on your show will receive a higher than normal card. I mean, let's just pick it up. Since I got a... Oh, actually... Let's just buy one, shall we? So I'm going to go to my legends. And I'm looking at this. Who's going to be a permanent? Do we have any permanents? I think if there's one person Ron needs to stay away from right now, it's Mr. McMahon. Don't appear to have any. So, the next thing is 10 weeks for someone. And I am kind of stuck here. But I think I have to go Eddie Guerrero. Huh? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Because that's an 80. Big buck. Yeah, you know what? I will sign Eddie Guerrero for the free of charge. And that is it. Then again, who is actually... Is there anybody? All right. I'm gonna book my show, and I need, what was my commissioner goal again? My least popular specialist has to be in the match. So let's put them on the popcorn match. Least popularity. Specialist. Who's a specialist here? Matt Riddle and I think I'm gonna go Chad Gable. Versus Edge. I think my opening match will be for the heavyweight championship as well. So I got Randy Orton going up against Seth freaking Rollins. It's going to be a title match there. And since you have a big, I'm going to go as well. Let's we're going to make some money here. And I'm going to use the Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, to do that. Who better way to make you some money than Latino Heat? We're going to get Rhea Ripley calling out Roxanne Perez. Going to go with that one here. And then for our last match, I'm going to go with... Let's go with Carmelo Hayes against Gunther. See what my free agents are like. I'm going to sign Brock Lesnar. And yeah, it's going to be my show.
Alrighty. So, opening up my show. I want to open up hot. I want to open up big. We've got Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. A main event anywhere in the world. But on this show, I want to open with a nice big match. We're going to go ahead and simulate. And the world champion is Finn Balor has won the NXT championship. Ooh. And a 2-star. That could be a problem.
And adrenaline is not in his soul anymore.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, Kofi Kingston comes out and he gets me 9,000 fans with an excellent charity promo, which is fantastic. Thank you, Kofi.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We got our NXT Women's Tag Team title match between JC Jane and Gigi Dolan, the former Toxic Attraction Tag Team, back together again, versus Natalya and Doudrop. Because matchups. And our winners, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan, and of course, they put on a 3-star match.
That's going to help your...
That's going to help my drama curve that we'll talk about in just a minute. And by that, I'm being sarcastic. Sami Zayn is called out by Kevin Owens with an excellent promo to create the rivalry level 1. My first rivalry of the show. Alright, we got Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Hopefully this starts a rivalry. Becky Lynch is my NXT Women's Champion. It does start a rivalry, and it is a 2-star match. Oh boy. Sami Zayn loses 6 popularity, but gains me $8,000 with his okay advertising promo. And in my main event, my Steel Cage Tag Team title match between the Usos and Braun Strowman and Johnny Gargano. Triple H wanted a Steel Cage match. He got his Steel Cage match. And the Usos are my NXT Tag Team Champions with a 3-star match. So this just proves that tag team wrestling does work, because both of my tag team matches were 3 stars, and both of my singles matches were 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a fun show.
Well, thank you. In my opener, I have for the world title, I have Randy Keith Orton defending his championship against Seth freaking Rollins. We're going to simulate that. And Seth freaking Rollins becomes your new champion. Apparently, champions do not like to retain their titles. And we have a good match. And a new rivalry between Randy Orton.
Better than Cody and
Seth.
Finn.
Yep. We got Raquel Rodriguez, weak promo, but she is now a heel.
There you go.
And then our mid-card match, which is what we needed. This is our commissioner expectation, goal met. We have Chad Gable going up against Edge.
What was the request?
My least popular specialist needed to have a match.
Oh, okay.
We have a disappointing 1.5 with Gable and Edge. But
I mean, a rivalry going.
That's exactly why I put him there. We have Eddie Guerrero, newly signed talent, who is free of charge, losing popularity, but he's getting me $10,000. So,
you went out and used your Legend Whisper. You used your Legend Whisper right off the gate, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I need to get that bag, as our friend Lauren Goodnight would say.
She will indeed.
My mid card match, I have Carmelo Hayes going up against Gunther.
Oh, such a good match.
Yeah.
Wow, Mello.
We have Carmelo Hayes picking up the big fat dub with an match so far.
You want to put the Intercontinental title on the line here?
Not yet.
All right, not yet.
We have Rhea Ripley calling out Roxanne Perez, starting a little rivalry there. Yeah. And then in the main event, we have a backstage brawl for the championship between the champion Carmella against Asuka.
Asuka's the new champion.
And Asuka is your
3.5
winner.
stars.
With a great... Oh, my show is looking chef kiss right now. With a rivalry, by the way.
With a rivalry. All right. We got WCW here with the MVP and The Miz taking on Ezekiel and Tyler Bate. And The Miz and MVP win.
Miz VP, I'm going to call him. Miz VP.
Miz VP.
Yeah.
Bailey's popularity goes up 1 with her self promo. We got Top Dollar taking on R-Truth.
This just looks like R-Truth. They should just be a tag team, man.
They really should. I think R-Truth would fit right in Hit Row. Shayna
Especially
Baszler's
with his
calling out
musical
Xia Li.
background. Just
Yeah.
makes sense.
He's a real rapper as opposed to the people who are playing rappers on TV. We got Logan Paul taking on Big E in an Iron Man match. 3-star Iron Man match. Not in their main event.
No.
But it does
apparently
have a
not.
rivalry. Indy Hartwell cuts an unfortunately weak promo. And her popularity
It does
doesn't go
nothing.
up or down. And in their world title, Women's World Championship main event, we have Nikita Lyons versus Aaliyah.
But let's before we go there,
Sorry.
look how beautiful that match or that championship is.
It
Oh my
is
God.
a title, a championship that did briefly actually exist in WCW. It has been updated because originally this was a different title in the game. It was recently updated. So no rivalries for my first two things, but I get a rivalry here, I get a rivalry here, and then no rivalry here. That's unfortunate. And my drama curve. So what they want you to do is, as they tell me, I have a poor opening. Your mid-card match outperformed your opener on the show, creating a weak start and a confusing pacing for fans. Swapping these two matches would have created a stronger start for your show. Yes, but I honestly thought that Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes would be enough. I was wrong. As you can see, everybody else did a very good job with theirs. We can see Parish's drama curve here as he checks out all of his extracurriculars on his show.
They're saying your opener and main event for the highlight of your show, as they should be. Focus on raising the quality of your matches for higher show results.
And as you can see, you got a rivalry here, no rivalry here, a rivalry here, a rivalry here, and a rivalry here.
Yeah.
And Eric Bischoff.
Actually, I just want to. Yeah, we'll go back because I do want to write down my rivalries.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I did not know you were going to do that now. So I do have Randy Orton with Seth as one rivalry. I do have, I believe, is that Gable and Edge?
Yeah.
Which is okay. It wasn't. I was hoping that wasn't going to be one, but I mean, it is what it is. Then we got Rhea and Roxanne.
Yeah. And then
Carmella and Asuka. I do have some long-term building that I do want to get to, so I'm happy that this is kind of the projection.
Yeah. And things you can do in here, you can go in and see these two worked very well in the steel cage match type. It was the class matchup worked, the roles all worked. The performance wasn't great, and the popularity is a little down, but the tag chemistry was there, and it was a title match, so it got a little bit of a boost.
I like how that's a very nice way of saying everything was there except for what you guys did.
Yeah, the performance was just shit. Sorry, boys. Johnny Gargano, Braun Strowman, Usos, you just had a shit match. It was a 1-star match. Everything else was great.
Poor main event.
Now we go.
Poor main event Jay.
Main event Jey Uso did not have a good week. And in turn, I didn't have a good week. I only made $9,000, which isn't great. I only gained 40,000 fans, which probably isn't going to be good enough. Doudrop and Natalya do work well as a team, so I need to remember that. Yeah. WWE Usos saying, better luck next time, Braun Strowman. Maybe you should hit the gym a little more. Cody Rhodes
taking full responsibility.
Yeah, time to regroup and come back stronger. Let's see what else we got in here. Charlotte forcing a DQ in her match ruined my night. Oh, so Charlotte is still the champion because apparently she lost via DQ. So now we go on to Parish's show. Perish gained 36,000 fans for some reason.
Yeah.
So less fans than me, which is unfortunate.
And I lost money. I have a great show, but I lose.
I don't understand how that happened. I'll be interested.
No.
I would love to know what happened there. Your drama curve.
I'm a simple man. I see Guerrero in the ring. I cheer. Grew up watching Guerrero. Awesome to see him again. Yes, we're bringing people back from the dead. To entertain you.
Viking Disaster saying never would have expected Raquel Rodriguez to be a bad guy.
I mean, that's only how she started, so I'm glad that he knows his history.
Obviously knows.
Carmella, Asuka got lucky. Things will be different next time. Carmelo, good effort by Gunther today. They say you learn more from your defeats than from your victories.
You know what? One
So
of the
he
things
did
is
not.
that I was going to say, one of the things, the reason why you lost money is because you had that 90K backstage brawl that you just couldn't recoup.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but the thing is what they pick up after, and that's what I needed.
Oh, and also, so this, I don't know if it did. We'll find out as we get to the end.
Yeah.
Logan Paul is apparently great in Iron Man matches. Eric Bischoff had a worse show than you do, though, thankfully. But he made a lot of money.
Yeah, but he made money.
I don't know how he made so much money.
Probably because he didn't put out much on his show. That's probably why.
Big E saying, sorry, I let everybody down. I'll do better next time. The Miz and MVP are an incredible tag team. Aaliyah showing exactly why she is on the shelf more often than not with her tweet here saying Nikita Lyons can go eat a big bowl of loser soup. Yep, that's the best insult she's got. She's gonna have Nikita get some loser soup.
I mean,
all right. So Raw, you completed
your
seasonal challenge of Rags to Riches, so you get Superstar Training. So it's a power card that trains one of your enhancement talents, one of our local enhancement talents, to become a permanent superstar for your brand.
Yeah.
You also completed your commissioner's goal this week, which gave you the same card again. I completed my commissioner's goal, so my free advertising booking on a show in the future, I can have free advertising. For right now, that doesn't much matter because advertising is free every week for currently. And right now, Chris Perish is on top. The 10,000 promo fans I thought didn't take effect didn't. So in fact, Perish is at the top of the charts with about 6,000 more fans than me. Then followed by me at 1040.
Look at that, Bischoff.
Yeah.
How about you do that? But you can. I got 2 words for you, and that means 3rd place, buddy. 3rd place.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the show for today, as we're doing just week 1 today, to give you a hint as to what's coming in the future. So again, next Saturday, it'll be a pre-recorded show where me and Parrish are going to be going ahead and booking our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th weeks. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be live once again on the Twitch, where we'll be going ahead and having your comments coming in as we go ahead and book our first premium live event, which is Extreme Rules. For the Chris Perish.
Whoa. Before you do that, we got some housekeeping we have to do.
We do have some housekeeping. I did forget about that.
So before you do that, because clearly you're running out of gas, you're running out of energy, as they say, by trying to wrap up. And in order to contain more energy, you must go to rogueenergy.com and you must check out all their inventory they have. They have an immense amount of flavors as they go. But when you hit that shopping cart and you go to check out your purchases, make sure you're using the promo code OLE Pods to save yourself that 10%. Why? As you see the importance of money that we had playing on this Wrestle Draft that first week is important because you need it in the future. You need to save that moolah just so you can get that big purchase later. So make sure you're going to Rogue Energy using that promo code OLEPOD, saving that 10%. And if by chance you want to see what we have for the remainder of the week here, I mean, it's not too much. We know what we have. It's really just busting out. But that is where. Make sure you're going and checking that out. Because we might have an announcement tomorrow. Just may have an announcement. So please do that. But Ed, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at EdFries12584. They can eventually find me on Twitch doing this on my own, EdFries2002. You can also find me this Tuesday on Taking Over with my tag team partner Ashton Pizarro as we go ahead and talk about all things NXT. It's going to be a topsy-turvy show coming out of the draft. We've just lost our NXT Women's Championship to Raw. We've lost our NXT Women's Tag Team Championships to SmackDown. All hell is breaking loose. We've lost Apollo Crews. We've lost Zoe Stark. We've lost JD McDonough. Whole bunch of talent getting called up. More talent expected to be called up on Monday, so we can find out more about that. Next Saturday, you can find me and Perish back here again as we go ahead and do WRESTLEDRAFT Week 2, Week 3, and Week 4. And next Sunday, sometime after Busting Out, you can go ahead and catch me and my Marvel Talk tag team partner, Andre C., and a potential special guest as we talk Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which opens this Friday. It is very exciting. It's the annual Cinco de Mayo Marvel movie. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. I'm going to cry because it's going to be a sad movie. But I'm excited to see what happens. Perish, where can the people find you?
You can find me down on my socials over on my Twitter at Chris Perish, my Instagram, chris.perish. Yes, if you can and you would like just to be nice, you can go to my YouTube at Chris Perish or even my Twitch at The Chris Perish and give me a nice follow and like and all that good stuff. That'd be great. Not very active on that, but again, that little support goes a long way and I appreciate that. But you can also make sure that you're going down to the Twitter at OLE Podcast, the Instagram at OLE Podcast, the Twitch at Our Local Establishment that you're currently viewing right now, and where, if by chance you didn't get a chance to watch this and want to see it later, go to our YouTube at youtube.com/at Our Local Establishment. And for any tips, tricks, advice, or questions about what we do, whether it is just about wanting to maybe get to know us a little bit more, make sure you're emailing us at olepods@gmail.com. And yeah, that'd be great. We've had a few people do that, and it's very nice because we're able to connect a little bit more with people. And if anybody understands what we do here at Our Local Establishment, we like to connect and support other people because that is what we like to refer to as the OLE way.
Absolutely. Now, with that being said, we're going to head on out of here for the... Yeah, let's take a drink before we head on out.
Yep.
But yep, we're going to head on out, everybody. So thank you for joining us for Week 1 and the live draft. We will see you next Saturday, same-ish time. See you then. Bye.